it would have just gone on forever and people would have died. This is the reality that every Russian knows and understands. And people need to realize that the Russian people, there's always this belief that, here's the other good one, if we just sanction them more, we'll cause economic harm, and the Russian people will give up. They'll surrender. They'll tell Putin to go to hell. They'll do something. Well, every Russian has one sentence for Joe Biden about the sanctions. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. You see, the Russian economy today is stronger than it has ever been in its history. In its history, it's never been this strong. And it's only because of the sanctions. The sanctions have caused Russia to reform itself, to strip away the dead weight that was Western economic influence on the Russian. Because all the West did, people don't understand it. The West dresses up nice and looks pretty, but when it came into the Russian economy, it's like, all it is a leech. It attaches itself to the Russian economy, sucks the lifeblood out of it, and takes it away. That's what the West does. They take Russian wealth out of Russia to invest in the West. Well, gosh, thanks to sanctions right now, Russia's still producing wealth. But instead of leaving Russia, it's being reinvested back into Russia. And the Russia I saw, vibrant economy. Every city I went to had, Joe Biden again, build back better. You've heard that one. Yeah. Plan. We're going to build back better. Sounds nice, rolls off the tongue, all that stuff. It doesn't happen. I mean, I can challenge you, wherever you go today, whatever city you're in America, I challenge you. Go outside and drive around and you'll see crumbling infrastructure.
Yes.
I don't know about where you're at. I can go here and knock my car out of alignment in 5 minutes easy just by hitting pothole. You've got to be careful where you go because there's, concrete spalling off of bridges, falling onto the roads. There's rusting metal. You don't know how these trestles stay up because they're just so rusted out. Not in Russia, baby. In Russia, they're rebuilding everything. It's all being built. They are building back better, and that's because of Joe Biden. So in a way, Joe Biden can claim great success. He can claim that he's had the greatest infrastructure development program in modern history, and he's responsible for it. But it ain't taking place here in America. It's taking place in Russia because of Joe Biden's sanctions. Russia now has money that they're reinvesting. Every city planner I talked to, and I talked to a few, have all said the same thing. We got more money than we know what to do with right now. Meaning that, and normally, city managers here in America have everybody coming in saying, hey, we want to do this, we want to do that. The citizens are saying, we need this, we need that. They have all these programs that everybody says needs to be done, but they don't have enough money. They're like, we'll give you a little bit here, a little bit, some in our pocket, a little bit here, some in his pocket, a little bit here, but they don't have enough money for everybody. Well, in Russia, they got the city managers sitting there looking at a pile of money, and there's no more projects because all the projects are being done. So they're calling people up saying, hey, if I gave you $1 billion, what could you do? And they go, I don't know, let me think about it. But don't think too long because we got to spend this money. And so the Russians are there waiting to spend $1 billion. Now, a little bit goes in his pocket. And they wait a little bit longer. Some goes, I'm not going to pretend that Russia's not corrupt. I'm not going to pretend that there isn't corruption in Russia. Anytime you got money, anytime you got people, you got corruption. Okay, and Russia is no different than anybody else. But what I am saying is that the Russian economy is working, it's thriving, Russia's rebuilding, and it's amazing. And again, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe Biden. You did that.